Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you the staff of today's graduating companies. Please hold your applause until after all of the staff have been introduced. The commanding officer of Company E is Captain Daniel Fennell. The first sergeant of Company E is First Sergeant Gary Hart. The series commander for the 2072 series is Captain James Rich. The series gunnery sergeant for the 2072 series is Gunnery Sergeant James Fields. The series commander for the 2076 series is Captain Timothy Dremin. The series gunnery sergeant for the 2076 series is Gunnery Sergeant Robert Hogan. The commanding officer of Company O is Captain Nicole Mowry. The first sergeant of Company O is First Sergeant Laurie Hart. The series commander for the 4028 series is Captain Cynthia Williams. The series gunnery sergeant for the 4028 series is Staff Sergeant Catherine Parnelli. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff of Company E and Company O. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you the Marines most responsible for training the graduates, the platoon drill instructors. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2072 is Staff Sergeant Jerry Robertson. He is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant James Patton, Sergeant James Marsh, and Sergeant Milton Thomas. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2073 is Sergeant Jim Lanham. He is assisted by drill instructors Sergeant Ambrosia Carson, Sergeant Jermaine Jackson, and Sergeant Patrick Knapp. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2074 is Staff Sergeant Robert Jackson. He is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Robert Boyero, Staff Sergeant Kenneth Beal, and Sergeant Jason Tice. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2076 is Staff Sergeant Aaron Garcia. He is assisted by drill instructors Sergeant Jason Simmons, Sergeant Shelley Botwell, Sergeant Joseph Dupuy, and Sergeant Scotty Cannon. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2077 is Staff Sergeant Alec Banks. He is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Rodney Best, Staff Sergeant Darren Doherty, Staff Sergeant Andrew Shukas, and Sergeant Gregory Prevednikov. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2078 is Staff Sergeant John Elliott. He is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Juan Mendoza, Staff Sergeant Brian Everett, Staff Sergeant John Trimmer, and Sergeant Edward Allier. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 4028 is Staff Sergeant Renee Racky. She is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Regina Washington, Sergeant Kenya Johnson, and Sergeant Sonia Mendoza. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 4029 is Staff Sergeant Margaret Newcomb. She is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Brenda Whitebull, Sergeant Angela Chase, and Sergeant Tanya Ayers. Ladies and gentlemen, the drill instructors of Company E and Company O.